Hey there, today we're going to unpack a concept that's often overlooked, but absolutely foundational to achieving real success: specialized knowledge. This idea comes straight from Napoleon Hill's timeless classic, Think and Grow Rich, and I want you to think of this not just as a reading lesson, but as a personal coaching session. Imagine I'm right here with you, walking you through it step by step, helping you connect the dots in a way that truly sticks. So first, let's clear something up. We live in the information age, right? You can Google anything. You can watch thousands of hours of content on YouTube, read blogs, listen to podcasts, scroll through social media and get flooded with facts, quotes, and data. But here's the catch: none of that matters if it's not applied with intention. And this is exactly what Hill meant when he said knowledge is not power. That's right, knowledge itself is not power. What he said was that knowledge is only potential power. It only becomes powerful when it's organized into a definite plan of action and directed toward a definite goal. And that's where specialized knowledge comes in. Now, what exactly is specialized knowledge? Hill defines it as knowledge that is specific, purposeful, and applied. It's knowledge that serves your unique aim, your definite chief aim, as he calls it in the book. This is knowledge that helps you make progress toward your vision, build something meaningful, or solve problems that others can't. It's focused. It's narrow. It's deep, not wide. Let's break it down with a simple example. Think about a doctor. There's a big difference between a general practitioner and a brain surgeon. One has broad knowledge across many areas of health. The other has specialized knowledge in one highly specific, highly valuable area. Who do you think earns more? Who's in greater demand when someone needs that exact solution? Specialized knowledge commands more value because it delivers precise results. This applies to business, too. Imagine you're launching a company. You don't need to know everything about finance, marketing, product development, and law. But you do need to know exactly what pieces are critical to your business and either learn them deeply or bring in people who already have that specialized knowledge. Hill actually says that accumulating knowledge for its own sake, like just collecting degrees or facts, isn't what creates wealth. It's knowing how to use knowledge. Strategic, applied knowledge wins every time. Here's another key takeaway: you don't have to personally possess all the specialized knowledge. That's a myth. Hill emphasizes this. He says the successful person often acts as the organizer, the director of specialized knowledge, not necessarily the one who holds it all. You can access and combine the knowledge of others through a team, a mastermind group, or hired experts. That's leadership. That's leverage. Think about Henry Ford. Hill talks about him directly in the book. Ford didn't have advanced formal education. He wasn't an engineer. He wasn't a scientist. But he surrounded himself with people who had all the specialized knowledge he needed, and he knew how to direct that knowledge toward building one of the most powerful companies in history. That's the secret. He didn't know everything, but he knew what he needed to bring together and how to put it into action. Now let's zoom in on you. What's your goal? Your dream? Your business idea? What specific knowledge would help you move forward today? This is where most people stumble. They chase general knowledge, they get stuck in analysis paralysis, or they wait until they feel ready. But the ones who succeed identify the exact information, skills, and resources they need to take the next step, and they go after it like their future depends on it. Because it does. You need to become what I call a strategic learner. A strategic learner is someone who doesn't just absorb information passively, but actively seeks out knowledge that matches their current goals and future vision. They're constantly asking, what do I need to learn right now to make progress? Not, what's interesting. Not, what's trending. But what's relevant. And guess what? Specialized knowledge isn't always found in textbooks or classrooms. In fact, Hill says the most valuable specialized knowledge often comes from experience, observation, and practical learning. It comes from talking to people in the field. It comes from trying, failing, adjusting, and learning by doing. Sometimes it comes from mentors who are already where you want to be. So here's what I want you to do. 1. Define your definite purpose. What's your vision? What's your goal? You can't gather specialized knowledge without a clear aim. 2. Identify the gaps. What do you not know that's holding you back? What skills, strategies, or resources do you need to acquire? 3. Create a plan. How will you get this knowledge? Will you take a course? Read a specific book? Shadow someone? Hire a mentor? Don't just wish for knowledge, plan for it. 4. Apply as you learn. This is crucial. Don't hoard information. Use it immediately. Test it. Turn knowledge into results, and remember, specialized knowledge is a living thing. It needs to grow, evolve, and stay relevant. The world changes fast, industries shift, technologies advance, and customer needs evolve. If you stop learning, your value starts to fade. So commit yourself to lifelong learning. Make it part of your identity. Let's recap everything in one sentence. Specialized knowledge is power in motion. It's specific, applied, and aligned with purpose. Don't aim to be a walking encyclopedia. Aim to be a problem solver. Aim to be someone who knows what matters and knows how to use it. That's the kind of person who gets paid, who leads, who builds, and who ultimately creates the life they want. So the next time you're overwhelmed with information, or tempted to collect another certificate just for the sake of it, pause, step back, and ask. Is this specialized knowledge helping me move toward my definite chief aim? If the answer is yes, double down. If not, redirect. Because in the end, it's not about knowing more, it's about knowing what matters and doing something with it.